Hi, welcome to Argyle Cricket Club. My name is Rohit, and today we are going to be talking about the indoor cricket rules for the upcoming Indoor Women's League. We are today at the DFW indoor facility. This facility has two indoor courts, and these indoor courts are as per the international indoor cricket format. DFW indoor facility has two courts, and each court has nettings all around. The courts are divided into four zones. Zone is zone A, what you see behind the white line within the stumps. Between that white line and this one is zone B, that is zone C, and the final net or the boundary net is called the zone D. Each zone carries its default number of runs. We are going to be talking about the zones and the scoring when we go to the batting section. Now we're going to be talking about the batting in indoor fair cricket. As you all know, this is a fair cricket format. Each team has 8 players in them. So at the time of batting, there can be four pairs of batters coming into play. Each pair of batters in a 12-over inning gets to bat for 3 overs. During those 3 overs, the pair of batters have to complete the entire quota of 3 overs. If they get dismissed during the 3 overs, they get a penalty of 5 runs that goes to the team score as well as their individual score, whoever gets dismissed. But at no time can a pair of batters stop in between those 3 overs. They have to bat the full quota of 3 overs. The same applies to the second, third, and fourth pair as well. Now we are going to be talking about the various ways of scoring in an indoor game. As we covered previously, the indoor court is divided into 4 zones: Zone A, Zone B, Zone C, and Zone D. The scoring for each zone is different. Zone A by default has 0 runs. What that means is, if the ball is hit in the zone A, that is behind this white line, the batters have to make a physical run to get a score on their target, on their tee. In zone B, if the ball hits the net, after rolling on the floor, if the ball hits the net, that is declared, that is a default 1 run. But in order to get that 1 run, they have to make a single physical run. So, running is mandatory if the ball rolls and hits the nets in zone B. So, they will end up with 2 runs. There's a catch. If the ball hits the net directly without rolling on the floor, that is a 2 declared run. In that case, there is no need for the batters to run. In zone C, it's the same logic or it's the same rule. The only difference is zone B, if the ball hits the net after rolling on the floor, zone B carries 2 runs. But in order to get those 2 runs, the batters have to make one single physical run. So they end up with 2 plus 1, 3 runs if the ball hits the net in zone C. At the same time, if the ball hits the net directly in zone C, they get 3 runs declared and there is no need to run for that. Coming to zone D, which is the boundary net, right behind the bowler. The boundary net is where, the ball, when it rolls on the floor, on the turf, and goes to the zone D or the boundary net, they get a default 4 runs. But in order to get that, they need to make a single physical run. So they end up with 5 runs. But at the same time, if the ball hits the net, the boundary net or zone D net on a full toss, that is 6 runs and there is absolutely no need to run in that case. So that is one of the ways of scoring with the bat in indoor cricket. And the other way of scoring in indoor cricket is through extras. I will be talking more about extras during the bowling section, but extras which are allowed in the indoor format are wides, no balls, and byes. There are no leg byes. We are now going to cover the dismissals in pair cricket. In pair cricket, all the regular dismissals what you see in an outdoor format are still there, still present. Along with that, you also have a special scenario where a batter can get out if the ball is collected directly off the nets. What I mean to say is, if the ball hit the net, when it is caught, this is out. So what I'm trying to say is, along with all the normal dismissals like hold, caught behind, runouts, regular catches, even the net catches considered a dismissal. Coming to bowling in indoor cricket, the court, as you can see, is divided into two halves. This is where the non-striker stands, and the throwing also happens from this end. So there is one thing to be considered when you are throwing the ball is, while throwing the box, a foot always has to be behind the white line. If at any chance the foot touches the line this way or even slightly, that is called a no ball by the umpire. And each bowler or each person who throws gets to throw 3 overs in a game. There can be maximum or a minimum of 4 bowlers or 4 throwers in a game. And although, as I said in the previous section on dismissals, all those dismissals apply. Coming to fielding in indoor cricket, each zone A, Zone B, and Zone C can have fielders, but there is a limitation on the number of fielders. Zone A, there can only be one fielder, either as a keeper or a slip or any other position. Whereas in Zone B, there can be one on the off side and one on the leg side. That is, one fielder on either side of the blue area. Similarly, in Zone C, there can be one fielder on either side of the blue area. So that makes it a total of 5 fielders. And if you count the bowler, there will be 6 players on bowling side at a given time. So, as you can see, at the batting or the striking end, there are these 2 white lines. These are the leg side white guidelines. So if a batter is standing here and if a ball passes in between the batter and this white guideline, that is considered a good pass, that is not a white ball. Whereas on the offside, this line is considered as the white side line. Okay. Same thing is got if you have a left-handed batter.